Ladies and gentlemen, good morning everyone. Welcome back to the main stage of Event Tech Live 2021. Thanks so much for joining us today. I've had a chat with a few people, and I believe some people who were at the awards last night might be joining us from their hotel rooms. They may not have made it back here today, but I'm glad you are joining us virtually today. Now in about 10 minutes time, we're going to go live to the next session over here on the main stage. But before that, we've got another fantastic guest joining us here in the studio. Welcome to Masson from Swapcard. Good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing very well, thanks. How are you?
I'm really, really good. Excellent to have you here. Did you stay for the awards last night?
I did. There was a great ambiance. There was a fantastic host that was very funny, and the Prosecco was flowing.
Well, I'm impressed you made it. I'm not going to lie. I say many people of you didn't, and we're not judging you. At least you had a good time out there. And Swapcard, if anyone's not heard of Swapcard before, tell us a little bit more about it and give us an overview.
Sure. So this is Event Tech Live. This is what we do here. Swapcard is an all-in-one platform for events. We run events and communities without borders. We do virtual, hybrid, in-person. We actually started with in-person events back in 2013. Had that going very well for a long time. Then, of course, the pandemic hit. All our clients were forced to go online, and we went online with them. We developed a virtual platform, and now we've got the capacity to do hybrid as well, and we're running communities, year-round communities for event brands on Swapcard. So I've been at Swapcard for about 2 years now, and I am still in the honeymoon phase. I'm absolutely loving it, but that's also because it's such a wonderful industry to be in and a great time to be in this industry.
Fantastic. And how has, I know you said the pandemic obviously hit, how's that transition been to the sort of virtual and digital era?
I mean, how has it been for everyone? It's crazy, right? It feels like we haven't stopped to catch a breath since March last year, but that's what makes it so exciting. There are new tech developments every week. There's new news about, big acquisitions and fundraising and new features and new platforms, and it's fantastic to see what's going on, to just be part of it, I also think that it's opened people's minds. It's opened up the industry. I know that there's a bunch of people watching here from different countries that couldn't be in London with us today in Brick Lane. But isn't that fantastic? That's the beauty of hybrid, and that's the beauty of technology. We've really been able to reach more audiences around the world and make things more accessible for them. So I'm loving it.
Fantastic. I think we all are. I think like you say, the reach that we now have, the ability to connect with on a global scale has been a massive positive, from the last 18 months. In terms of the show, yesterday, I believe that was your first time here at Event Tech Live. How did you find day one?
It was awesome. I mean, the highlight for me has been seeing some of my colleagues that I've never met in real life, and then also walking around the show floor and recognizing people from LinkedIn or from Clubhouse or from Twitter that I've just seen at these online kind of platforms or virtual events. Seeing them in the flesh, being able to shake their hands, share a drink, that's just been really, really awesome. And the content here has been so, so great. I'm really glad that everyone at home is able to stream it and to access it, because really there's some great things that I've learned yesterday on the stage, and hopefully today again.
Fantastic. I'm really pleased you managed to digest a lot of the content, because obviously there's a lot going on here actually at the show. It's tough for us to, or even as exhibitors, to actually take part in some of the sessions. So did you take part in any of the virtual days, or have you just done the live sessions, or were you traveling here? Did you manage to catch up on the virtual sessions earlier on?
Well, that's the beauty of it. I was able to log in virtually on the 2nd, so the day before yesterday. The first, I was taking a long weekend, and tomorrow when I'm traveling back to Paris, I'm going to connect from the train and do the wrap up, see what's going on, and hopefully be able to watch the content on demand, because let's face it, I can't watch everything. Being on site means you're running around, being interviewed by great people like you, and making connections and networking. So there's definitely some sessions that I missed that I would have liked to see, and I'm going to be able to catch them later on demand.
Fantastic. And in terms of sort of event organisers, event planners, people actually coming to the show, what would you say to them? What can they expect, especially if they visit the Swapcard booth?
If you visit the Swapcard booth, please do visit us virtually, visit us right here on site. We'll be able to take you through the journey from A to Z of what an events organizer or an event brand needs in a technology partner for their communities and for their events without borders. We've got a great bunch of people here, actually a very big group of colleagues that was so excited to come. We couldn't stay away, and we're really here to accompany the buyers, the event organizers. We know that they've had a tough run of it these past 18 months, and I feel very strongly that as an event technology provider, we have a responsibility to educate and inform the industry of what we're providing and how we can help them. Because it doesn't help we create all this fantastic technology and nobody knows how to use it. So I'm in marketing, I'm not in sales, and I'm all about the education side of things. So come to me on the platform, or come to me in person and ask me anything you want to know, because I'm all ears and I love to answer questions. But yeah, come to Event Tech Live. This is my first time, it's fantastic, but I'm definitely coming back year after year, there's no doubt about it.
Brilliant. And in terms of Event Tech Live as a whole, like you say, this is your first experience. If you were to sum up your experience in just 3 words, what would they be?
You gave me 10 minutes to think about this question, and I actually haven't found a great answer yet. In just 3 words, I'm going to say adrenaline is one, because I feel I've been running on adrenaline. The adrenaline of meeting so many new people has been fantastic. Really feeling that, and I'm not talking just about the in-person part, I'm talking about the virtual part as well. Real connections have been made between me and some other people, between my team and some of the buyers and organizers and event brands here. And the last one, I would say fun, because Event Tech Live and Adam and the team and Firstsight Media, everyone, we know how to have fun here. So yeah, fun.
Absolutely, and if you want to have some fun with us, come on down and join us here in London at the show. But hopefully you are enjoying it as well over on the virtual stage as well. And final thing, is there anything you're really, really looking forward to today coming up that you've seen, or are you just enjoying the experience as a whole?
I'm enjoying the experiences, but there are 2 things I'm looking forward to. I'm going to take the stage with one of my most talented colleagues, Jamal, at 4 o'clock. So tune in if you want to see us at 4 o'clock. We're going to be talking about the state of virtual and hybrid in 2021. I've got some really interesting data to share. I'm a total data nerd, and I've got great figures and original research that I'm going to share during that session. And I'm going to be walking around doing live interviews with people on site. I've got my colleague that's taking photos and filming everything, and I've got some fun questions prepared for people on site. So I'm excited to just extract all the answers from them, as you're doing with me now.
I'm doing my best. I am doing my best. Well, thank you very much, Mia. As I say, it's been an absolute pleasure to talk to you. Really glad you joined us here at Event Tech Live. Thank you very much for being part of the show. Look forward to your session a little bit later on as well. So I hope you have a great show.
Thank you so much. Thanks for watching, and see you soon. Connect with me on the platform if you want.